No, it's a habit. My daddy raised me that way. You must be from up north, yes? Are you from up north? Live here? All your life? No, I didn't think so. Yeah, from Chattanooga, Tennessee originally. You know, and they instill discipline at the Church of God. Sit down, shut up, don't say nothing until we leave. Church was the most painful place I went as a kid.
I remember them days.
Yeah. Oh, and do not go in the bathroom on a Sunday morning when Mama's teasing her hair. You know, that's how you get a good butt whooping before you ever get there. Oh. That black and gold Wilson pink rag. What's wrong with you?
The red ones were sold out.
Oh. I can hook you up with some Pro-Kinex. Just let me know.
I've been a Pro-Kinex since like 1988. In fact, it's like the mini old one.
You ought to take a swing with it. You'll enjoy it. I promise. The only thing I'll tell you, and I shouldn't say it out loud, but the only thing that has a better sweet spot was Sean's.
Too light.
Well, yeah, it's a 170.
It's a 170?
175.
25 minutes.
It's just well balanced, my friend.
Might be.
Oh, yeah,
It's a 170.
It's head heavy.
No, yeah, but it's a 170.
It's heavy up here. That's the same weight. It's just better balance. And you got the rubber as well as
Factory tape.
Yeah, but
I can't use this. I can't use the pythons.
well, there,
No, the gloves I get from Wilson, if I use the python, it spins in my hand.
that's why you use the Pro-Kinex.
I can't. I'm a Wilson rep.
I'm a Pro-Kinex rep.
Almost all of us use Wilson. Or, well, we were.
You better if you're a rep.
No,
It's
it's
part
cheaper.
it's part of your contract if you're a
No,
rep.
mine's not. I don't have to. They took that out.
My whole kit's like $390, $395.
Wilson stopped the kids.
Yeah, but Pro-Kinex still does them, especially, if you're... I get 2 rackets a bag, 3 gloves, two shirts and a pair of shorts. The rackets, the kit, it pays for everything else. Pay for the kit. So, you get the rackets. You figure most top line rackets are $200 a piece minimum, right?
Yeah, that's what they used to do. But now what they do is we buy them and play with them. But it's like $99 for a racket.
Well, like I can get one of these for like $120 or $130 from my contract guy, right? Because I play with them. But I send the other one in, and then they probably replace it. You know what I mean? If it's broken. But then of course you get the discounts and everything for everything else.
I've been pretty lucky. I haven't broken a racket in about 6 years. The last time I broke it was on somebody.
Well, that's what happens when you're a teacher. My breakage happens usually when I play somebody who's not in the same category that I haven't played before, and then they hit my racket, and they should not be anywhere near me. That kind of stuff happens. Whoop! Forehand takes the ball.
She's still learning.
Oh yeah. It's one of those things, It's forehand, get out of the way. I like her shoes though.
I can't hear them.
She's cute as Pepper Puff. These youngins today,
Please. I've got 132 of them every day.
I couldn't be a teacher. My personality is not made to put up with anything.
Being an NCO is the only reason. When I was younger, no, I would have killed them. But I've had a couple get up in my face, and I'm like, really? Yeah, don't make me get up. What are you going to do if you get up? Make you up. I'm like, now you're 7 inches shorter. You really want to keep doing that? I think I can take it. Go outside, I'll meet you out there. Go outside, then I go back to teaching. They're like, you didn't come outside. That's stupid. I hit you, I go to jail.
I
Like-
said, no, but I got you out of my classroom so I can teach class.
Watch that.
Because my object here is to teach the other children who want to learn. See, now I remember we had a school in Chattanooga back when I was a kid in the 70s, right?
Mhm.
They had 10-foot barbed wire and cyclone,
That's
chain link fence with cyclone wire at the top. And that was the only school in the city that had police. Alright? And that's where you went if your butt couldn't behave in a regular city. And trust me, they had plenty of students. But you didn't want to go to Kirkman because everybody knew Kirkman was a low tech. You went there, you didn't go there to learn the fine art of, how to biology or science. You learned basket weaving, metal smithing, plumbing. You learned how to get a job.
Those people that make a ton of money now.
Yes. But some kids
Because they couldn't do their job back in the day.
well, they couldn't sit still. Like as long as you can be,
We're gonna be on course.
you can be, not be disruptive, but not learn. That's fine. But if you're gonna be disruptive or violent, then you had to go to Kirkland. And I think that was a big mistake when they got rid of that school.
We still, my mother, when she passed, the last I know they still had Carmen and Boone, which were boys and girls in Philadelphia, and the teachers were authorized to carry handguns. It's like, okay, I'm not going to that school. Why? I have one. I might be tempted to try to use it.
Well, I think to have a handgun to use on the student is a little much, but to have a handgun to protect your students from some radical Jack and Nate that comes up in there wanting to do them harm, or some kid who, has been bullied, it just, because, where'd you go to school at?
Philadelphia.
When I went to school, all through my high school, you could go out in the parking lot at any time during the year and find 3 or 4 trucks that had 30-06s and 30-30s in the gun rack in the back of the back window. Because those kids, they went hunting and then come into school, right? And I had a 600-person senior class. So I didn't go to a little high school,
See, I didn't either. My senior class was 1,800.
Right. So yours was 3 times as big as mine. But at 600 plus students,
It's a nice sized class, though.
We knew who our troublemakers were. Like I remember one time the biology teacher, Coach Coker, said, "Hey, so and so, is that your new so and so out there, Weatherby, whatever it was, out in the truck?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Go get it." He goes, "What? You mean bring it in here?" He goes, "Yeah, go get it. Sneak it around the side. Don't let the principal see it." So he went out there, he got it. So the coach is I'm in biology class. He's got this freaking 30-06 with a 10 power scope up there. That's nice. It goes in. It goes in good. He goes, "Okay, take it back to the truck before the principal finds out." Nowadays, they'd take him to jail. Just a different world,
This is very true.
Craziness. Good games. Had a good time.
Yeah, y'all did good. Y'all did real good.
I didn't bring my shoes. I think I wore out my Michael Jordans or my LeBron Jameses.
I used to play with high tops, but I found out by mistake in 2004, 2003, the high tops were rubbing right on the back of this on the muscle.
Caused you tendonitis?
No, took a step, blew the tendon. And the Navy told me, "Oh, it's a sprained ankle." I waited 2 weeks, took a step, blew it the other direction. So for 3 months, I could not do anything. At that point, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go to low shoes.
Let roll that over. matter, Ellis? It is Ellis, right?
Chilling.
Is it Ellis?
Yeah, Ellis. Chilling, just. I'm gonna go get me some lunch.
I don't know about you, but I enjoyed watching your partner and my partner play.
That was pretty fun. Had a pretty good view when I was laying down on the stage.
Yeah, you can see a lot as long as you don't lift your head up too much.
Yeah.
He's looking for the hole in his range, you see? Looking for the hole.
What's that? No, that's the whole No, they put that tape in there so to hold the shoulder together. I've never seen it before. Could be weird.
Nice. Kind of helps act like an external tendon or a ligament. Helps keep you from throwing it out, they say. You see them a lot of times on those Tough Mudders and them girls that do that, what is that? Fit challenges, you know? Help them keep from pulling them up.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if they work.
whole body loose.
There it is.
We're trying to get loose anymore.
I try running around the track with a half mile.
Uh-huh.
That's what I do. You know, Cook has been hitting the hurdle all night.
That's probably the better way, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was kind of funny. You reached around Jaime and hit a shot.
you'll leave then.
I got 18 gauge. I can put a whole roll of that. That's what I usually